How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to part 18 of the Intro to GUI and Java series. Today we're going to be talking about extra stuff that I didn't get to discuss in earlier GUI videos. Alright, let's get straight to the code. JTabbedPanes are tabs that you can add to your window or your JFrame. Starting with the JTabbedPane, we need to import our JTab. So import javax.swing JTabbedPane. For our data fields, we have panel 1, Goku label, panel 2, Vegeta label, and our JTabbedPane. In the constructor, we need to initialize our JTabbedPane. So tabbedPane is equal to new JTabbedPane. For our first panel, we're going to say panel 1 is equal to new JPanel. Then we're going to set the layout of our first panel to null. Then for the background, we're going to have it be orange. So panel 1.set background, new color, and we're going to have 255, 165, and 0. For the Goku label, we're going to say Goku label is equal to new J label, new image icon. And for our path, we're going to say src / Goku -head.png. For our bounds, we're going to say Goku label .set bounds 200, 150, 200, 200. We're going to simply add our Goku label to our first panel. So panel 1 .add Goku label. The same goes for our second panel, except we're going to have a blue background. For the Vegeta label, we're going to say Vegeta label is equal to new J label, new image icon, src Vegeta head.png. For our bounds, we're going to say Vegeta label set bounds 200, 150, 200, 200. Then we just need to add to our second panel. For the last step, we're going to say tabbedPane.add, and then our first tab is going to be called Goku tab, and we're going to say comma panel 1, which will contain the Goku image. Then we're going to say tabbedPane.add Vegeta tab panel 2. Then we simply say add tabbedPane. So let's run our program. In our first tab, we have Goku tab. Then we have an image of Goku. We go to our second tab, Vegeta tab, and we have an image of Vegeta. JScrollPanes are horizontal or vertical scroll bars you can add to your JFrame. For the data fields, we have a panel, 5 labels, a grid layout, and we need to add our JScrollPane. In the constructor, our grid layout has 5 rows and 1 column, has 20 pixels for the horizontal spacing and 20 pixels for the vertical spacing. Next, we need to add our grid layout to our panel. So panel.set layout grid layout. Then for our labels, they're pretty much rectangles. So our first label is black with 600 by 200 for its dimensions. Label 2 has the same dimensions but is white. Label 3 is green. Label 4 is red. Label 5 is yellow. For the scroll pane, we're going to say scroll pane is equal to new JScrollPane. Inside the parameter, we're going to say panel, which is our main panel. Then we're going to say JScrollPane dot, and for the vertical bar, we're going to say vertical scroll bar always. For our horizontal scroll bar, we're going to say JScrollPane dot horizontal, and we're going to say never. Then we need to simply add our scroll pane to our JFrame. So let's run our program. And we have our 5 labels. First one is black, white, green, and we have our vertical scroll bar. If you want to switch it up, we can have 1 row of 5 columns. Then we can simply say j.vertical scroll bar never, scroll pane dot horizontal always. So let's run again. We have our black panel, scroll, we have our white panel, green panel, red panel, yellow panel. So those are the basics of JScrollPane and JTabbedPane. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, thank you for watching.